Welcome back, everybody. This is Goldenfur, and welcome to another rousing episode of my Feed the Beast Direwolf on the non-flavored server. Well, I am here right now with Lord00Sith, or is it triple? I can't remember. And so we are going to go through this. Whoops! I think I forgot to push my button down to talk. Can you hear me now, Lord?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Sorry about that. Is it Lord00 or Lord00Sith?
2 zeros.
Okay. Well, we are here. We're going to take a little tour of Lord00Sith's base here on the non-flavored server. And please excuse the frame rate. There's a lot of stuff here, and I've been sitting here for a good, 15 minutes making sure the entire chunks, all of it get loaded so I can record better.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead, take off. I will do my best to follow you and explain what we're seeing and what we're doing.
Right now I'm just clearing out a little of the herd of mobs and turning a few things off.
Hey, you got a zombie loose here that I can't hit.
Ew. Oh. Okay.
So anyway, Lord is gonna show us his nice little base here, so that we can take a look and see his magnificent building skills.
Alright, I might as well start from the top down. Never do elevators with Lucid Traveler.
Alright, I believe this is an Infusion Altar.
You are correct. At one point in time, my Infusion Altar was actually down in my basement, but I got kind of tired of things getting knocked off, so go big or go home.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I've actually done several of the Awakened Decorium stuff, the very end game Thaumcraft stuff, and not one thing has ever been knocked off a pedestal since I built this.
Nice. Yeah, a couple episodes ago we were looking at Mad Dragon's Infusion Altar, and we saw him have stuff knocked off.
Yeah, the reason for the 24 pedestals, I've only ever seen recipes with 12, but the more pedestals you have, the easier it is to even out the odd-numbered recipes. So.
Gotcha.
The chests and hoppers, that's one step closer to factorizing Thaumcraft. I did a batch of like 24, 27 Boots of the Traveler in pretty much one sitting. Just calculated out how much essence I would need. Stuck the items on into the right chest, and they get stuck on the pedestals.
So of course that is probably the reason why we are so lagged here, is because of the fact that you've got a nice collection system going for all of your essences. Is that correct?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I haven't looked into Thaumcraft yet, so I don't even know how essences are collected. So that's going to be something fun to sit down and do and watch.
I can copy right now. Anyway, this setup over here, you know, uh, basically double chest filters into both of them. I was trying to get things to burn as fast as possible, so we split it up into two different alchemical furnaces. With this thing, with this precision export bus, I could make a ton of stone axes, and those would get melted down for the instrumentum to feed into the thaumic restorer.
Okay, you're just talking way above my head.
Actually, just a couple hours ago, I did this setup. I have a red cap spawner in my house, so they drop broken or damaged pickaxes. So I feed them into here with a fuzzy export bus, so it more or less ignores the damage value or the metadata, and then I suck out the fixed version of it when it's done. This also has several precision export buses on each of these. One for coal, one for stone axes to burn down. But yeah.
So how do you tell it to collect which essence?
With you see the awarded jars, these two have labels on them. These two are actually special jars. They're void jars. If there's more than 64 of that type of essence, then the essence just disappears. Because all we really want over here is the instrumentum, and with stone axes you get Perdido and Saxon. So we get rid of those guys.
Interesting. Really nice.
We're gonna skip the magnetic dynamos for now and go down the floor. This is just one of the places that I make EU in the end. Coke ovens make creosote oil as a free byproduct, and I had a rubber farm which made tons of wood. Like, I still have 600k wood left. So the wood gets put into here, and the creosote oil gets pulled out and it goes into a 18 block high pressure liquid fueled boiler. The steam goes into the steam turbine housing and makes electricity, and the charcoal that's made goes into the solid fueled boiler box, and that steam is also put into the steam turbine housing.
Really interesting. This gets more complicated by the minute.
Oh, I'm just getting started. You see the red alloy wire that's going around? I configured each of these to only export the wood if there's no redstone signal, if there's no current. So if for some reason someday I run out of rubber wood and I want to keep some, I can flip a lever in the back and all of them will stop exporting wood.
Wow.
So yeah, fun. But for now, I have 600k wood, so we're gonna keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, pun intended.
Yep.
All right, that's a really cool setup. How much EU do you generate out of this setup?
I don't know. I tried to check once with an EU reader, but it wasn't working, so I just let it do its work. I'm pretty sure I get more EU out of my high voltage solars than I get out of this. But it's free energy, so why not?
Yeah, and this is what 3 chunk area?
My house was designed to fit inside 4 chunks. All of these coke ovens are within 2 chunks. If you hit F9 twice, you can see the chunk boundaries. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
One
See.
chunk, another chunk. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Just hurt me. That's all.
Yeah, those. Over here, I have quite a few magma crucibles. These are all set to burn netherrack because feeding netherrack into a magma crucible, it's the only block that you can burn and get a net energy gain.
That I knew.
Yeah. What you might not know, I did a little test. Like you stick 1 block of lava in a magmatic dynamo and see how much energy it makes. You hover over it now and it makes 179,995. It takes 120,000 to make or to melt down 1 netherrack.
Well, but see, on the previous, before we updated to 1.6, I just didn't get that turnaround for my magma crucible and my you know uh, magmatic dynamo.
It's not much, but uh, you know, it's a very slow process because there's not a lot of energy you gain from it. And magmatic dynamos chew through lava very slowly.
Yeah, well, I had a nice little setup where I had a magma crucible and I was using another rack to power that, just to have constant EU to power just just some of the small stuff that I had. All right.
I guess
Next
we go
place.
ground floor. Yeah. It's nearly impossible for me to even land on 2 squares that I want to with the boots of the horizontal shield. Yeah, they give you a haste 2 potion effect, and I decide to stick the haste 3 enchantment on my boots, so...
Wow.
Yeah.
And I just only have haste 2 on my boots.
Yeah, I get around. Alright, so got 4 different laser drills. These are all fed by quite a few magmatic dynamos each.
All right.
You also see the glass fiber cables running underneath. I have it set up so that when my MFSUs are full, and only when they're all full, they'll output power, and they'll output power to these guys.
And what, pray tell, are you drilling for?
I have, in each one of these, I have 6 of one kind of focus in each. This one is orange for copper. This one is brown for iron. In this one, there is 6 of the light gray for tin. And in this one, there are 6 of the red ones for redstone.
Oh, here's a question. Since you have ender chest in the center, how does the ender chest pick its combination?
It doesn't. You pick it.
Okay, how do you affect
I
that?
dyed the center one red, and I put a diamond on the. You see how the nose is blue? Normally it's yellow. You right-click the middle of a ender chest, and that privatizes it to you. A little bit of a security risk with that, because if someone else gets your ender chest, they will always have your private combinations. So even if you change your color combination, they can change it to match it, and they will have your access to your items or the items that get put in there.
Gotcha.
But one thing that's fun, yeah, their pouch. Next thing, or are you still looking at these?
1 second. Let me answer Nakin here. Never mind. Louise did it. All right, next.
I don't know. Just over here, one of my many lava sources, which you'll see in a second. 1 floor down is my steel tank. Yeah, here's a. Yeah, this is my factorization. I prefer to work with the IC2 stuff, so all of my recipes work with the IC2 ingots and such, and any ore or ingots that aren't IC2, they're automatically sent through processes to turn them into the IC2 ingots and materials, because you can stick 12 overclockers in each machine, which makes all of my processes that much faster.
Wow. And then you still have what? 4 or 5 more floors?
There are 2 floors beneath this.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we are not going to have enough time to hit those in this episode, so we might have to come back and visit you again.
Should we do them quick?
Well, that's up to you. I can run just a touch long if you need.
Alrighty. Yeah, here's my Ars Magica stuff. Ars Magica was actually the first mod pack that I dipped into. Uh, I actually have a spawner up above my Dark Nexus.
Well, that's a good way to do it.
Like I was saying about my EU, where only if all of my laser drills or all of my MFSUs are full, it'll output power. Right now it is. The EU splitter takes care of that. Alright, cheers. my lava supply.
Wow.
Yeah, you will. What's even more shocking than this is the number of magmatic dynamos that this is feeding. You see at the bottom, I have the ender tank right underneath a valve, along with 4 of the pipes. It just makes it feed into the ender tank that much faster.
Wow. Well, I guess we will leave the last floor a mystery. So, but Lord, I want to thank you very much for allowing us to view your nice little base here. Anything you want to say before we check out?
Not really.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us on this episode. If you liked this episode, please leave us a rating. We would really much appreciate it. Please join us and play with us on the Nonflavored server. It is Direwolf.Nonflavored.com, and we hope to see you all at some point. For Lord00Sith, this is Goldenfer, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, sir.
Would you like to see how many magmatic dynamos I have?
1 second here. Let me rename this, and then I can do that. And then I gotta actually go run and do an errand really quick.
Okay. You like that, Louise?
I'm so tempted to start laughing. The amount of times you just go silent and not answer.
What, me?
Yeah, you.
I didn't hear him. Or...
Oh.
No.
I just found it pretty funny. There was awkward silent moments.
When did I go silent? Example?
Like, just before he ended it.
Oh.